Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about Dungeons and Dragons, and we are going to talk about specifically in-flight decisions and changes that should be in the 2024 core rule books. All right, so we have the 2014 core rule books, Dungeons and Dragons, and actually, the 2014 Dungeons and Dragons core rule books, the PHB, the DMG, and the MM. And these are by far the most historically important Dungeons and Dragons core rulebooks because of this new naming, because we're doing this new thing, right? So basically, by saying 2014 core rulebooks, we are moving to one Dungeons and Dragons. They're saying, hey, we're absolutely not moving to 5.5. We're not moving to 6.0. This is the same PHB, the same DMG, the same Monster Manual. There's an update for this year, an update. Right, no new version, no new edition, right? No new edition, no 0.5 edition, no new edition. A complete reject of the community's desire to call it 6E for simplicity's sake, but which is wrong, right? Like it's flat out wrong. And one of the things that's interesting is there's like people are like, oh, they're abandoning 1D&D. I'll tell you right now, 1D&D is a reality, and it is absolutely their goal. What they don't care about is the name, right? They may absolutely abandon 1D&D as a name, but they will never abandon it as a concept. And at minimum, what they're saying right now is they were like, oh, this is the next 10 years. And I think that's a ploy, right? I don't think it's the next 10 years. I think they're saying there will never be a new edition of Dungeons and Dragons, right? We're going to update it in flight. What's interesting, so what I want to see in the 2024 core rulebooks, right, is an embrace of in-flight decisions. Okay, so I've been spending a lot of time in the player seat in several different campaigns, right? So one of the I recently am playing in a D&D campaign. It's a short story arc that is based in Greek mythology. Very, very interesting. I'm really enjoying it. It's a lot of fun. And one of the things, and so I did the traditional build on a Dungeons and Dragons character, right? So I have my class, I have my species, I have my name, I have my gender, I have my alignment, right? And what really, I lost sleep over this. My name was terrible. I think everything I chose was good, right? But my name was Quard, Kward, right? Just a terrible name. And the reason I chose it was it was demanded of me to make every one of these decisions before the game started, right? And when I got in, I was like, all I needed, right, was the class, right? Ranger, with my class is Ranger, right? That's all I really needed, right? So I'm playing a Dragonborn Ranger, male, okay? Lawful good, and yeah, and the reality is, and I have my name Quard, which didn't fit the world, it didn't fit Ranger, it didn't fit the species, it didn't fit the alignment, it didn't fit, right? Like, it was really bad. And what really frustrated me was there was this pressure to I want your class, I want your species, I want your alignment, I want your and every single and I want your character name all at once, right? And none of it was needed. All I needed was, oh, I'm the Ranger. I have a long sword, and I have a long sword and a long bow, and I'm going on this adventure. That's all that was really needed, right? But instead, it's demanded of me, and they say, okay, you don't know nothing about the world. You really don't know anything about the playstyle. You don't know what's going to be of value here. But we need all these decisions now. And half of them are wrong, right? Whereas if we wait, right, and we say you start as a class. I don't know your name. I don't know your species. I don't know your alignment. I don't know I don't know your gender. I don't know any of these aspects, right? But we have what we need to play, right? That we have what we need to play. Let's start, right? And then you are going to reveal each one of these things as it becomes natural, and when it feels right, and when it fits, and when it clicks, right? So I truly believe you should start level 1 with a class and nothing else, right? And then also reward players for powerfully, coolly, right, delivering this fun, exciting aspect of, now you're going to get to hear what my species is. Now you're going to get to hear what my alignment is. Now you're going to get to hear what my gender is and why, right? And now I have a natural fitting name, something that I'm excited about, something that is good and fits, right? It's a much better model. That is a huge change I would like to see in the 2024 core rulebooks. Every single word of that is my humble opinion. What's important is when I get to hear your humble opinion, when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking and subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.